How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk. So, if you're not interested in my talking videos, now it's time to click away. Now, in this episode, if you know me and you've been following the channel for a while, you know I'm a pretty big fan of Marvel, like the MCU, all that. I absolutely love it. And I'm constantly always having my own debates at home, mainly with myself, about what I think is going to be coming next in the shows and the films and things like that. And my partner kept saying, like, just do videos on it, get people to discuss it with you there, because she's not as bothered. So I think pretty much she got fed up with me rambling and chucking my fan theories at her. So pretty much I'm going to chuck them on to the one place that's made for nonsense, which is YouTube. So, what this episode is about is Phase 4 so far, what we know, and what I think's coming next, and what's being set up. And basically, I'm just going to jump straight into it now, is I think one of two things is being set up now, that I think will definitely happen. One is the Thunderbolts, which, if you're not familiar with them, I'm not going to go into it right now, so I'm going to try and keep this video short and sweet, but just give it a quick Google, and that'll tell you everything you need to know. Now, the reason I think Thunderbolt is being set up is because of the characters we've already been introduced to from the Black Widow movie, Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, and yeah, basically that's it. Yeah, they're the two series that have pretty much set them up so far. And the reason I say that is because in Black Widow we got introduced to Yelena and Taskmaster. But in both films, so in the film Black Widow and the series Falcon and Winter Soldier, we got introduced to Madam Hydra, essentially. Who is, let's face it, she's been recruiting people. Now, we've seen her recruit Yelena, and we've seen her recruit US Agent, John Walker, you know, super soldier, was Captain America briefly. And obviously at the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, we saw him become US Agent in his new outfit. I'm pretty certain he's probably going to get a new shield. I'm sure with her resources, she could probably, you know, get some, get him a new shield built, pretty much. Now, obviously, we don't know what happened to Taskmaster, but they've been unbrainwashed. The whole life's basically been, her whole life's basically been a lie. She needs something to do. I'm pretty certain from what we've seen, she's possibly got some sort of super soldier serum in her. And obviously she can match every single one of the Avengers, obviously not Thor, because he's a god. So obviously Black Widow brought us Yelena and Taskmaster, which I'm 100% certain will both be a part of this Thunderbolts team. Falcon and Winter Soldier brought us US Agent, so there's three of them there. They also brought us Zemo. Now, the reason I'm bringing him into it is because he's pretty badass. And he is actually, from the comics, one of the members of the Thunderbolts. And he, like I say, he's absolutely badass. He can fight. You know, he's got his cool little villain mask and everything. But also he's a billionaire, or millionaire or whatever. But that kind of got sprung upon us in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Is he's rich. Now, if there's something a superhero team kind of needs, is, you know, like Black Panther. They're all pretty minted. Obviously, Tony Stark was a billionaire. He funded all the Avengers stuff. So the Thunderbolts could do with a billionaire, which I'm sure they've got some money anyway from Madam Hydra. But if they were to go and do their own thing, I think Zemo would be pretty good for that. So obviously, like I say, he can fight. He's badass. And I think so far there's definitely 4 members that are going to be seen coming into it via the Thunderbolts. I think we'll learn more from the Hawkeye series. Obviously, spoiler alert, you've not seen Black Widow. I mean, I've already spoiled it a fair bit, but Yelena's going after Hawkeye, so that's going to be a big thing. We've also got the Hulk series coming up. The She-Hulk series coming up with Bruce Banner in. Now, Bruce Banner's coming back as himself. I was just as the human him, and apparently Hulk's going to be back in the background again. He can come out and get when he gets mad. That's what I've heard anyway. Abomination's coming back into it. He's also coming into Shang-Chi. Now the reason I say this is the reason we get She-Hulk is because the Hulk's blood is given to his cousin, which transforms her into the She-Hulk. Now obviously General Ross is back. And in the comics, he's Red Ross, and he's a part of the Thunderbolts team. So I'm just wondering if maybe he's going to come into that, still a bit pissy with the Hulk kind of thing, wanting to go after him. And maybe he's going to end up with a bit of, Bruce Banner's blood, tamper with it, and we're going to get Red Ross, the Red Hulk, out of that, who could be the 5th member of the Thunderbolts. Now, that is just pure speculation, me having a good attempt at a guess. But I wouldn't be surprised if they went down that route. It'd be a pretty easy way to write it in as well. If it gets proved that his blood transfusion can cause them to become Hulks as well, why not? Why could they not extract it if they got hold of it? And yeah, I think that's definitely something that could come. So that's all I really have on the whole Thunderbolts thing right now. But the other one is the biggie, because I think that'll just be one either series or series to a film, something like that. Maybe that'll even get dragged into Phase 5. But the biggie that could be end of Phase 5, Phase 6, whatever, is an Avengers film. I think they're going to do Avengers Secret Wars. Now, I say that because Loki introduced everything. And Loki's introduced the multiverse. And from this, obviously, we know what Doctor Strange is coming, and Captain Carter's been confirmed to appear in Doctor Strange 2. Now, obviously, she's going to be in What If. Now, I'm going to do a video on the whole What If thing, but basically, the What If series is going to be all real things that have happened. It's just easier and cheaper to make things animated instead of do a series of, with real people, just use them as voice actors and bring them all into it that way. Plus, the likes of Steve Rogers is not being voiced by Chris Evans. Robert Downey Jr. is not doing the voice of Iron Man, so they couldn't have got the actual actors back anyway, hence the animation series. So that's going to be really fun. So that's going to be all part of the multiverse, but we're going to get into another video. But what I'm saying is, with Loki bringing all that in, so there's going to be different variants of people, as we've already met multiple variants of Loki. But now that the multiverse is being ripped up by all the Lokis, all that's gone to pot. I think Secret Wars is definitely going to be set up as Kang the Conqueror. I think he's going to be a big part of it, obviously. He's coming into it properly in Ant-Man and the Wasp 2 or Ant-Man 3, whichever way you want to look at it. But, yeah, I think he's going to probably set up. Now, maybe with Fantastic Four coming out in Phase 4, they'll bring Doom into it, and maybe we'll get an Emperor Doom kind of thing, and he'll see over this whole Secret Wars, Battle World kind of thing. But I think that could definitely be a way to go about it. Maybe they're fighting each other, because obviously there could be a variant of Iron Man that's evil, and he might want to kill the Avengers that we know, or have left at least now. So yeah, that's the way I think they're going to go with it. I think it's definitely going to be Thunderbolts getting set up. I think is the smaller thing. I don't think they're going to be focusing on X-Men just yet. I think they want that to be its own thing that gets brought into it when everything else is already kind of done. Maybe in time for Secret Wars, or maybe that the X-Men will just come into it in Secret Wars. Maybe our universe doesn't have mutants, but part of the multiverse does. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's going to be really interesting. But that is pretty much just my thoughts on that. I want you to let me know in the comments if you agree, if you disagree, if you just think it'd be a good idea. Let me know what your theories are also, because I'm excited. Like I said, I'm a bit of a Marvel nerd, and I just love having a good think about it all. That is all I have to say on this video. I think all my other notes lead to my next video, which they definitely do, which will be a good one. Pretty much for my next video, I'm going to be talking about what if and possibilities that's going to bring, obviously, with the multiverse. And also, I'm going to talk about Black Panther 2 and what my theories are for the next Black Panther, who is going to be the next Black Panther. And I have a pretty good theory, but obviously, I'll save that for the next video. But obviously, tune in if you enjoyed this. Leave me a like and subscribe also if you're not already and you enjoyed this. Drop me a comment, like I said before, let me know all your theories and what your thoughts are on what I've just said. And other than that, thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.